Going live. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Stories from the Unbound Shores. Where we last left off, the party had come up with a few more questions for Commune, and have uncovered that there may be a here between themselves and their next destination. And I believe we're settling down for a rest.
Yeah, it appeared to be nighttime, and we're gonna get our 4 full hours.
Indeed.
Ugh, if only that you could do that in real life. Or that I can do that in real life. Some people can, I guess.
Yep. With that, let's just get into it. Are there any... It looks like 2 of the characters have already positioned themselves for sleep. Are there any other things that want to be done before taking the long rest? Any more things to be discussed?
I don't have
I
I'm just doing my notebook writing and then, trancing.
Alright, then. Yeah. So you guys are able to rest without. I need music things.
Music and things.
Oh, my sound's just muted. That's why I can't hear anything. Okay,
I think there is some music playing.
there it is.
I can't hear it because if I did, it would go into my microphone, and that would be a problem.
Alright, I'll just leave it off. So, as it starts to break into dawn, more or less, you guys come out of your trance.
Well, this looks ominous.
Yeah, it's the blood moon. All the monsters are gonna respawn.
Well, it's more meant to be like a rising sun, like kind of the morning colors.
We're gonna be dealing with aberrations now.
apparently
I mean, they did
was
just have
not
the
in the
aberration
trance.
title set.
I saw. Nice.
I think it would work a little better what I'm trying to do. Maybe that. There. So, early morning.
That definitely feels much less blood moony.
Alright, so you guys have woken. Nothing has gone amiss during the night. Well, I guess awoken's not quite the right word, but I don't know what the right word is, so I'm gonna just keep going.
Banished your trance.
Untransified.
So you do you have anything else you want to do before you leave camp, or are you guys just heading off towards the Norse village?
I mean, I guess probably, eat and thank the people one more time.
Alrighty. Feel free to move yourselves about. As you guys step out of the tent, you'll be able to get, be able to more clearly smell some freshly made food to the west, off of the tables you were sat at before. If you look that way, you'll see some people already there and others moving that direction. There's one particular NPC I am looking for, but don't seem to be able to find. Oh,
I am surprised that anyone is up at like 2 in the morning.
I was thinking it was more like 4.
Did we go to bed at midnight?
Yeah, probably be closer to like 11, so I guess 3-ish.
The flying, laying down people are funny.
Yeah, well, I need to get them out where I can do things. I didn't want to remove the prone stats just yet.
The clerics here certainly work around the clock, don't they?
You will see that there are a number of people asleep in there, which I am still in the process of moving, that were not asleep in there when you went to bed.
Well, sorry, popped out like surprise!
I was just walking.
Yeah, but on my viewpoint.
Heck.
Well, never mind. That didn't work.
How are you climbing the tent here?
I don't know.
Hierarchy
It
movement.
keeps skipping the square. So from outside, I had the tent roof was still on. And when you came out, it was just like, poof.
Yeah, it can be a little tricky. Sometimes you gotta like...
The
you have to
arrows
use
just
control.
sometimes skip squares, which is frustrating. You would hope that using the arrow key would always be 1-to-1, but that one just skipped a square. No, skipped another one, skipped another one. Skipped another one.
Maybe it's just this board because it's old, because they had fixed that in later editions, but we had that problem
Skipped
on
another
this
one.
board.
Skipped another one.
Yeah, I think maybe this board's just still has that bug because it was made when that bug existed, perhaps. Or maybe it's something specific to the board. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Might be the tiles, like the 2x2s are weirded. I don't know.
Could be.
But yeah, like, it's really frequently skipping squares. You want to eat, right, Aurelion?
Yep.
Okay. Didn't want to walk you over here if that wasn't what you wanted to do.
Where the f is everyone?
They're
Bye.
at the
Camp.
tables to the west.
Oh, okay.
Going nom nom.
Weast.
Thank you, Tristan. I needed that,
You're welcome.
I suppose.
Don't forget your doggy.
That one's for me to move.
Bitch.
Alright, I'm still moving tokens, but if you guys have questions about what you see, feel free to ask. I'm just still occupied, so I may not think of what I need to narrate without prompting.
What is this place again?
It is one of the smaller, like, outposts, working, whatever you want to call them, for the Reverend Queen's efforts on eliminating the presence of undead and Armenian clerics that are loyal to Nehru.
Hmm.
Or turning
Okay.
them to their side. In some cases. One case.
Now that guy
Well-
was worshipping Vecna.
Close enough. You know what?
There's 4 people in control of death and undeath. And Nerul's dead, so there's only 3 left. And the other 3 probably don't want to be confused.
2 of them definitely don't. Well, yeah.
I
Yeah, no, there's no addendum to that statement, just no.
imagine that the Raven Queen also doesn't like Vecna.
Yep.
And therefore, my statement is still valid, even if it's not technically accurate. So says I.
So say you. Alright, so we food?
Yep, you guys will be able to get food. You'll see there's the tables are pretty much have just been filled with no real distinction as to who it's for.
Now, is this stuff that they brought in, supplies, or is this, like, create food and water?
As a cleric, I will say that you are able to recognize it as create food and water, likely from any remaining spell slots clerics had before going to rest. As there appears to be more people asleep that were awake when he went to sleep.
I will look down upon it and look to the others and say, if you have any kind of spices or ways to flavor, I would recommend using them.
You would see that there would be some salt around, but not much else in the way of spices.
Prestidigitation.
I have one. Oh, you know, I do have prestidigitation.
Cheater.
Do I actually, though? That is the question. Or did I take mending today?
Changing out your cantrips with regularity?
Not really with regularity.
The only spell I know.
Prestidigitation.
Uh-huh.
Are you able
See.
to cast it?
High elf. Help.
What?
How many am I supposed to have?
I think you're supposed to have 4 from wizard, 1 from elf. Let me go double check.
Oh, right. No, okay. You are correct. I was wondering, or rather, I knew that there was one that I tended to switch out, but I had... yes. That is accurate. I also have a free cantrip. What?
I was trying to figure out what Thomas said, so yeah. Okay, good to know.
Yes.
You two flavor your foods.
Yes.
Do you ever play World
I
of
cannot
Warcraft?
flavor my foods as
These two. Oh, I don't have a light.
I don't offer, but you see me say it, or you see me do it. I'll let you do with that information what you will.
Roland is going to pop open a pouch strapped to one of the belts he wears and pull out something and then hold it over the bowl and just sort of crumble it up, and you'll just see little sprinkles falling out of his hands onto the food, which he mixes in with a spoon.
I imagine some sort of herb or something.
Some sort of something.
Sprankles.
Sprinkles.
sprinkles.
Can I roll to know what it is?
I suppose in nature, yeah, since it is a plant.
Hey, Mela, sorry. Could I bother just a touch?
What do you need?
Seasoning?
Ah. What would you like it to taste like?
I don't... Surprised me.
She makes it taste similarly to hers, which I don't know. It tastes like food.
Alright.
Turns out it tastes like worms.
No.
Gross.
Blech.
It tastes
Blech.
tasty.
Did you roll the nature?
22.
Wow, very nice.
Fancy, aren't I?
Yeah, you know from the look of the sprinkles and the smell when he does it that it is a mushroom.
Interesting.
Going to give it a savory flavor. Umami.
I was gonna make a joke, but I can't.
You and I both, Kate.
And then he eats. He doesn't look entirely pleased. But it is food.
What?
Man, our table is just getting filled up with stuff.
Well, trying to get some actual food and drink on this thing.
Feast! Feast your eyes upon this Danish tray?
Apparently.
There's
Okay.
surprisingly few food options that are actually going to be small enough to fit on this table.
Is that a bowl of just straight garlic? Like,
I think those are
I think
dumplings.
so.
They
Oh, yeah.
are fortune cookies.
They look a little too round to be fortune cookies.
I don't know, they look crescent-shaped on my screen.
Oh.
Some kind of pastries.
But it does look like pastries. I
Dumplings.
see dumplings.
Bread.
Fucking go to town on the bow.
I mean, that was great.
Oh. Wait. Whatever.
Whatever.
There's a pie.
Oh yeah, look at that. That is a pie. That is a pie without... That is a pie without a pie. That is a pie top.
How about that?
There's no pie in that pie.
It was just hard to... I was judging it from the top down, so I didn't notice I'd put it too low. Alright, that's as much food applying as I'm gonna do.
Okay. Munch crunch, sip sip.
I feel like the dog is restless.
You'll see him kind of put his front paws up on one of the stools and snag a bite of something off the table.
Hey, dogs do not eat at the table.
He just looks at you and keeps chewing.
Sort of looks around at the others.
Mel is just sipping and eating and maybe note taking. Or just reading, not really note taking.
Oh, this is an out of character question for Derek. Well, actually, rather, it would probably... I don't exactly know who it would be directed at, either Derek or Tristan. When Eskel left, did he leave the book of, like, constellations and shit we found? God, why am I blanking on the name?
Yeah, Stonington there. A place that was blown up where we first met the
Correct.
Death Knight. Didn't cross his mind, so he probably still has it.
Damn it!
What was the question?
In the first town that the group met the Death Knight, one of the things that Eskel had found while they searched the ruins was a book that described the constellations of the night sky. And he had hung on to it because it seemed like it might be useful for navigation or other, informations. And it absolutely wasn't on anyone's mind when he left, so I think he would have still had it without even really knowing it.
I mean, we have a fancy Magic Knight map, so... Which
This
I
is
didn't specify, but I am absolutely taking the time to attune it.
Yep, fair enough.
this is true, but this was Ari's dumb curiosity getting to her. Anywho,
Nobody asked for it, and he wouldn't have thought about it, so he would have just walked off with it.
I thought about it just now. It just now occurred to me, so...
Oh.
Is Roland trying to be social?
No. I was thinking that perhaps, as we have eaten and there is nothing left to discuss, should head out.
Have we eaten? I don't know. None of this is in character. I was actually asking out of character if you were trying to be social.
No, but he was just going to say, so, since there's nothing else to discuss, we simply need to get on our way. Why don't we?
Give me a minute. I want to just check something.
Okay.
So I'm going to get up and I'm just going to... Is there someone selling stuff around here?
There's someone that appears to be like the closest you've seen someone like selling things is there's a man working at a small forge type thing. Yeah, over here to the further west.
More wester.
There's a little sprite on the table over here. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm going to ask this quartermaster if he has woodcarver's tools.
Alright, I'll move him. So you'll head over here. Yeah, what do you want? It's kind of what he was just response to us. It's just you showing up.
Where am I?
By the fire forge. Not fireplace, forge.
Alright, there's always a bit of lag on the
West.
screen for me.
You are now glowing with holy light, apparently.
Oh, Jesus.
Just trying to make it a little easier to see him.
I have zoomed in on him. He is one of two characters on the stream screen. Green screen.
Gotcha.
Stream screen.
Ah, see, now I see him glowing.
Oh boy.
Wow, that's...
You might want to refresh. That's a lot of lag.
Well, these Dragonborn look pretty much exactly...
Do something, and we'll see what the lag is now. I just refreshed.
Alright, I have you jumping up and down.
Okay. Oh yeah, there I see it.
Much better.
So I'll look at this gentleman. Yes, I'm just. I'm wondering if you might have some woodcarver's tools that you could part with.
I might have something like that around here. What is it exactly you need them to do?
Carve wood.
Any particular way? I mean, there are a large number of
Definitely
tools that can be used for such a task.
Well, wood carving tools generally small blades.
So, like whittling, furniture making, something you can keep with you. Do you have a
Whittling.
horse that you're trying these on? Just you?
No, it would be whittling. Furniture making. You're thinking of carpentry.
So, whittling. I'm just making sure I heard you correctly.
Yes.
Yeah. I think we got a few small knives. wouldn't take too long to make more. Although finding, well, not as much finding, but procuring metal out here is somewhat difficult. So I can give you a metal set I have on hand and make myself a new one, but the price would be expensive. Or I can give you a set of bone tools that should work similarly, but may break easier if not used properly. But those wouldn't be as costly.
I'll leave it for now. Thank you. Let you get back to your work here. Thank you for your time. I turn and I walk.
Sorry, my mom came in. What was your response to him?
A polite no, and then I turned and left.
All right.
2 squares at a
work.
time, every step.
Yeah, well, I'm fast.
Yeah, you are. True.
That is it then, I suppose.
I have nothing further here. It is a curiosity to me, is if any of the clerics around who would not have witnessed things have any notice, any thoughts or response to my character wearing the armor he's wearing, but it's only a curiosity if they want to make something of it.
There'd be some kind of muttering you can probably overhear from like the next table over, but no one's like making a big deal out of it.
Okay.
They seem to be like, from the bits and pieces you can catch, they seem to be kind of recounting of he really gave up his armor. I only thought there was one drow on our side. Things of that nature.
I am curious about that second statement.
Alright.
Because Eskel and Roland would have come into their lives at the same time, so they must be referring to someone else.
I mean,
Well, most of these are not people who were awake or around when you first got here.
Mm-hmm.
Eskel's reputation may precede him.
Possible.
Being the only drow.
Roland doesn't know that.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
You would have mostly heard that from this guy here.
Just going to sort of clank his way over there and say, "Excuse me, I'm afraid I could not help but overhear that you spoke of another drow on your side, and I wanted to know if you could tell me who that is."
He looks at you somewhat confused and says, "That would be your friend, Eskel. One who left last night?"
Oh. Then forgive me. I figured if you knew him, then you would know me.
Well, I knew him before the both of you got here. You were new.
I am Roland.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Zed.
Zed.
This will be coming out in a kind of gruffer, not perfect common from a half-orc that probably is more orc than half.
Mm. I do have other drow compatriots in these lands, so if you do run across them, on the off chance, you should welcome them too.
Is there anything that would make them easier to identify?
I simply meant that there are other drow like me out there, so perhaps inquire, ask before you attack when you see a drow around. Because no, I do not think that you would be able to visually differentiate them. We still dress as we once did.
They'll likely be the ones not trying to kill you.
Indeed.
Fair point.
We met Roland because his group attacked a, what was it, a Hydra that had attacked us.
I see.
It was a fight that could have gone poorly, as they were not using fire.
Yeah.
Al would raise an eyebrow to Melisari.
I don't sigh in character, I just kind of... there might be a little eyebrow twitch.
Al would still be looking to Melisari, raising an eyebrow.
Oh yes, apologies, I did not mean that you should seek them out. Only that if you run across drow, there is a possibility they are my allies, and you should stay your blade, at least until you are sure.
We'll try our best.
Frowns at that.
But that came out with less sincerity in my voice than intended. Like, he does seem to actually be wanting and willing to try, but not necessarily going to, like...
Commit?
Not necessarily going to wait until they attack before he attacks.
Still frowns, but nods.
I will point out that there is one thing you could give him.
Oh?
In regard, like...
That they might be out in the day.
Yeah, that slash the armbands would be a set of clothing they all share.
It's true. I just don't know. I didn't want to assume that they would be visible at all times, and that's a small thing to look for. But sure.
True.
I will relay to him that they were recently gifted armbands, and I show him mine. Wristbands that would allow them to be active in the daylight without a problem, so if they see drow in the day, more than likely, they're my people.
In that case, if I see any out in the day shift, I'll be sure to be more careful.
Very good. Well then. Just turns, sees Chris, nods at him. And wanders off toward the door. I guess we want to be going northwest, so... Yeah, no, I'm still going the right... Ah, my die! It died! I was going to kill it.
Your die died?
It did. You have to kill dice.
Die, die, die.
Die, 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 die.
Die, 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 die.
Yeah.
Oh my.
We're doing well. Except for the 5. But 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Alright, so. Roland excuses himself from the scene.
Aw. I was trying to chuck it at you. Anyway. Upon determining that Roland is leaving, Melisari snaps her book shut and tucks it away. And then stands and, you know, she will quietly say to the person standing behind her, you for your open attitude toward the drow.
He just kind of grunts in affirmation.
And then off we go, and she'll say along the way, take care, Chris.
To that, you'll hear Chris say, I can take care of myself. Now.
I wasn't suggesting you couldn't.
I think she said take care, comma, Chris. Not take care of Chris.
Ah,
Take care, Chris.
okay.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay.
I'm very angry because I was just speaking and I realized I was muted.
Oh no!
Al would follow after Melisari.
You know, Chris will actually turn and come over to Roland. And after saying thank you, it's like, I should give Roland something before you leave. What do I say? In case you have trouble finding supplies out there, make sure to keep practicing what I was able to show you, and he'll hand you his medical kit.
Maintain eye contact. I'm imagining these two helmets looking at each other.
I mean, he would probably have, like, he was just eating, so his visor would be up.
Yeah.
Or
But
helmet just probably entirely off, actually.
You know, reaches out and takes hold of it in his hands. Thank you. I will make good use of this. I am certain these people will help you find what you are looking for. I feel confident that you will find a good end for your family.
I hope so.
Did Chris share with him?
I mean, he was in
He
the
shared-
party before Roland, and it was a discussion that was ongoing.
Yep. And besides, there's no telling what they really talked about while instruction was given about things. So, Tristan, you may add a medical kit to your sheet. Bought one with only 5 charges instead of the standard 10.
Gotcha.
Because this one would have seen some use.
Inventory manage. Add. Healer's kit.
That's it.
Backpack. Healer's kit. Quantity is 1. Where are the goddamn charges?
Does not have any by default.
Yeah. Stabilize a creature. Maybe a healer's kit isn't the one. No, it says it has 10 uses. Weird.
D&D Beyond was just not give it charges because it's not a magic item.
Maybe I can give it charges and customize. No. Alright, I'll just say in notes 5 charges.
Cool.
Notes 5 charges. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Alright. Is there anything else you other two would like to do?
Roland? No, he's eager to get on the road. Others?
Yeah,
No, I'm done.
Al's good.
Alrighty. Then I will put us onto what will probably end up becoming the generic travel map, because it's just large and naturey. With one exception, I need to bring this too, because that was Al's.
Oh.
Hello, horse. Oh, I died!
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Alright, let's see. This thing's...
Why did a horse walk up to me and then expire?
Because I need it off that map and I need it on the next one, and it's not a unique creature. And now, I just need to... So if you're going northwest-ish, we'll start you guys
Northwest.
around, here. So I need to drop a marker to be able to pull you guys all here. I think. We're doing that. Players. 7 players to this board. Can everyone see my little light ray?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. What about the ray?
Yep.
Yep. Alright. Just want to make sure that I had you guys all in the right spot.
Yeah, if you use those little, summon tiles, they usually bring them not only to the map, but to that location.
I had not. I just hit the summon player. Oh, that's the... Dang it. I'll need to put that back later.
Yeah, the GM tiles are really, really useful.
Yeah, I had a brain fart for a second there about how to use one. Oh, don't need that no more.
Oh,
Alright.
sweet Jesus, this is a big map.
Yep.
I can't find the end of it. Oh, there it is.
This is one of the ones you created with the, Rain Creator.
Yep. I tend to use it as a base for a lot of things, then kind of put stuff on top of it.
Do you have to populate the plants, or does it do that for you?
The plants it does for me.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I still haven't tried again to make that work since the last time. I was just like, I'm gonna stick with small shit. I've accepted that the best way for me to use Tailspire is like what it seems to be best at, which is like make one really detailed building.
Oh, yeah, so a celestial category now. How about that?
That's
I think there's
nice.
like 2 tokens in it.
What'd you say, Kate?
I said I think there was like 2 tokens in it. Where the
Yeah.
fuck did I...
Yeah, but it's nice to have something.
I just want the Hero Forge integration.
Yes, please.
There was
Eventually.
a devlog 2 days ago. Let's see if it says anything.
Oh, that's the thing.
Let's start with Hero Forge news. They know what I want.
Yep, they generally start with it when they have some. Alright.
I think I might need the spotlight again. I don't know how far away I'm going to be able to see.
You know what? I'm just gonna do the thing.
Okay.
This thing. Marker block.
Marker block. Ah!
That
Thank
thing.
you.
That thing right there.
Thank you much.
Alright, and I'm gonna have... that. I'm gonna leave the horse a 1x1 for now, unless combat breaks out, and then it can be a 2x2 like it's supposed to be.
The blog is actually really well written. Log, I guess.
Alrighty. So, where you guys may move around this map freely if you like. Well, I just want to get an idea of kind of the order in which you guys are traveling, who, if anyone's on the horse, or if it's now just being used as a pack animal.
So we were given a horse.
This is actually one of the horses you guys bought at the beginning of the game that was left at the Raven Frame War Camp that Ari ended up riding to that one and now is with you guys again.
Man, I completely
Bingo.
didn't remember that.
Huh. You know, I had that thought as we were like taking the horse with us right now. But
If
I
you guys-
didn't think to ask. I just assumed it was a different horse.
Nope, it's part of why Al was able to catch up to the party as quickly as they did.
Alright. Got all the thing. We're off to see the wizard.
I suppose so.
Alrighty. So, back to my questions. Is anyone intending to be riding the horse, or
Not
Just
unless
kidding.
given express permission to be. What in the actual fuck?
what?
What are you sharing, Thomas?
Elle would offer to take lead of the horse, but I don't think she would be riding it.
Alright.
Did you say in character that it's the horse?
I don't think I
recognize it as the horse.
I don't think I ever explicitly said it, because the only person that would recognize the horse, at least now, would be Al.
Or you, I guess. I was there when we abandoned the horse. I
That's
wasn't
true.
Were you?
very
Wait.
long. Because we left it in
Yes.
the Raven Queen's encampment when we got to Elysium.
Yes, true. No, I don't think Al would even really address it unless somebody else brought it up. So, do I have to like roll animal handling or some shit if
No, it's a trained horse, so as long as it's not like in a dangerous situation, you'll be able to just kind of lead it or ride it as you will.
Okay,
But if
fair
something
enough.
spooks it, then you're going to do like animal handling.
That is completely understandable, I suppose. Alright. Because I remembered my dice, guys. I'm not forgetting everything.
And do you guys have a general marching order, or just kind of walking side by side? What's the movement?
Kind of willy-nilly, I guess. I generally try to stay toward the middle of the pack, but there's only 4 of us now, so...
I am a
Yeah,
ball of armor.
Perception. At the back.
What?
I'd be at the back.
Oh, at the back.
Toward the back at some point.
That look right to people?
I mean, I don't especially want to be behind the horse.
I mean,
But you
That's
get to
valid.
collect all them road apples.
Yeah, no.
How's that?
I feel... Aren't horses large creatures?
Yes,
They are.
and
You made a
for
comment.
right now, it is a 1-by-1 creature until there's like combat or something, and then it will be.
I want to see it as a 2x2 creature. It's going to be huge!
Yeah, make it a 2x2. I'm excited. But don't-
Because it's weird, because they made it like almost a normal sized horse, but on a 1x1. Why? I think the whole party can ride that. What
Yeah.
were they
Oh my God.
thinking?
Well, because they don't have it made by D&D rules. They just have to be like a regular sized horse on a 1-by-1.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could turn off the snap to grid, have it be normal size, and just have it split corners, but that's not exactly clear.
Yeah, it's not the best.
You know.
So
So
well,
combat
possible, anything-
gets a gigantic monster horse.
yeah, pretty much. Just because I need to know where it's actually at.
This is the real nightmare. You know.
Okay. So, and you guys are going to the Noah's Village, correct?
That is the plan. Unless we come upon a Bahir. And then we're still going to the Gnomish Village, but after killing a Bahir.
Any plans to try and avoid its hunting ground or go straight through?
I believe that time was of the essence, so we were just going to book it. Is that correct?
Yeah, more or less.
Especially because, like, it's not until we get to the Gnomish Village that we can really book it, because that's when we can get flying from our friend Isla. Ira.
I am struggling to remember.
I think it was
I
Ira.
think Ira.
That sounds right. I have it written down on the token, so it should be fine.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, so then I'm going to need some survival checks from everyone to get an idea of how well you guys are able to stay on course. Roland, you can roll either advantage or expertise, so I'll let you take your pick on that.
Ooh.
Oh shit, did we get crystals for the bag of holding?
Yes.
I think we already turned him in, too.
No, you haven't turned him in yet.
Hmm.
Because you've only been there once. Well, twice.
He might
once
he might
you were
be
there, then once
right.
after you returned from the fortress.
Because we got him from the fortress, so I was pretty sure that we had
No,
given
you got
No,
him
we got him
from
from
Mount
Mistral.
Mistral.
We got him from what?
Derek, you said survival.
Yes, I said survival. And you got them from Mount Mistral. From the king, as I recall, as a reward.
Yeah.
Survival. Yum.
Oh, and I need music.
E. I got an 18.
15.
Not 15.
Barbarian?
Hmm?
Survival?
Oh. Oh.
9.
Not,
9 is fine.
not terrible at survival.
Ira.
16.
Alrighty.
Oh, I need to roll portents.
Yeah, you do.
Well, those are unfortunate.
10, 11?
8 and 6.
6 isn't too bad if you give it to an enemy.
Yeah.
Where did you... No.
Alright, so I heard 2 15s for survival.
And the
whose were
16?
they? Okay, 16. Who? Alright, let me just say this differently. What all did you guys get for survival? Let me just hear it all.
18.
18?
In
It was
9.
18, 16, 15, 9.
Okay. Then, despite Melsari being fairly certain you're supposed to be going a slightly different direction, you guys were able to stay on the right track.
Hey, man. I know my shortcomings. I'm not getting involved in this.
Well, maybe you don't say it out loud, but there's like a look on your face.
Hang on. I'm rolling deception.
Totally not lost.
That is a 12.
Well, what's
Expertise.
everyone's insight modifier?
The insight modifier.
Yeah, like what's your plus to insight?
Plus to insight is 6.
All right, so you know she's full of it.
It's 0.
You don't,
Clearly.
and I'm gonna guess Aureliana's is -1
For
Insight.
insight.
yeah.
Alrighty then. Oh no. Oh no.
It was only a 9. It's not like I botched it and I'm like,
Yeah. I know.
I mean,
just trying to have a
it's
little-
less than a 10.
not the point.
There you are. Okay. That's what I get for wandering off. So.
Also,
you guys-
Roland's leading the way. He's probably not looking at my face.
You catch him looking back at you momentarily with 0 expression.
Oh, really? What's your deception, huh?
My deception? Why does that matter?
I don't know. Being expressionless. Which is my state of being. Thank you very much.
Alright, his deception is a
I believe
5.
it.
Well, you know what?
So if your insight is higher than 5, you know he knows.
And passive insight is a thing.
Yes, passive insight is a thing.
Oh,
Which is 10 plus whatever you add to your insight.
I know.
Alright, just making sure.
I mean, it's right on the sheet. Passive insight.
Well, yeah, it's on D&D Beyond sheets, but if Kate keeps track of her stuff elsewhere, it's probably not listed.
I'm on D&D Beyond.
Make sure everyone's on D&D Beyond.
And I think most base, whatever, it doesn't matter.
There's like passive for perception, passive for insight. They sometimes give you the passive investigation, though I've rarely it gets asked for since investigation is like purely an active skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The idea with investigation is that you are spending multiple minutes searching a place.
At any rate, we're traveling. Melisari's slightly lost, but not saying anything about it.
Easy
Well,
to cover that up just because you keep following the people, and it's like, yeah.
Exactly. That's why I don't know why we're making this a thing.
At one point she goes, wait,
Like,
isn't
we
it
are
this
making
way?
it
And
a
everybody's
bigger
just like,
deal than it
no.
is.
I'm telling you, I know my strengths. I'm not saying jack shit.
Alright, 1 second while I pull out a token or two.
Psychically determined that you don't know where you are.
Alright, I need to switch to snap to map because I'm the only person not quite in line.
I always use Snap to Map.
There we go.
I like it.
I turned it off just so I could squish in between the tables.
Mm. I thought there was like a button you could hold it temporarily, like just for one movement. While you were holding the
I
button,
don't know.
take it off.
Not as a player. As the GM, teleporting does that.
Nah, no, as a player, teleporting does it too.
You can teleport?
My own token.
Didn't know that.
How do?
Hold shift.
Hold shift.
It's really good when you know you're about to move the character token into an area with a lot of objects that they're going to have a problem with.
Well, anyways. Why are you in me? You know what?
Sure. Sure. That's a thing.
I don't know, on my screen it kind of looked perfect. It looked like he was like laying his head on your shoulder. It was really funny to me.
Yeah, it was kind of strange. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I kind of, in my head, have the travel music from Lord of the Rings playing. Bom, bada bom, bada bom.
And those of us who have not seen Lord of the Rings are lost.
Raise your hand if you have not seen Lord of the Rings.
Ari raises her hand.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Pretend that my token has her hand down.
I mean, I specifically asked for raised hands because I can't see anyone. It's like, see? Everyone's seen it. We're not on a bicycle!
I've almost got this set up the way I want.
Ash, this isn't the time to use that.
How did you fit it in your backpack?
I don't fucking know.
Next
Magic.
to 3 fishing rods.
It's bigger on the inside!
Let me check one.
It's a poll I wasn't expecting,
What?
but here we are.
Pokeballs are bigger on the inside. They just found a way to apply that to bags, too.
Oh no, not according to Arceus.
Yeah, well. You also don't have a bike and fishing rods in Arceus.
True. But in Arceus, they're like, Pokeballs are not bigger on the inside. The Pokemon just naturally have the ability to get tiny, and the Pokeball makes them do it.
Because that's a better solution.
It was dumb.
Yeah, well.
Alrighty. Oh, no. We got more tokens. 1 second. Was it under, no. Is it under there?
I think the real problem is that now it makes me imagine the Pokeballs like the little gachapon things, and now I think of a kid with a bunch of gachapons in his pocket running down the street, and the Pokemon just rattling around inside them.
This is the best way I think I've heard somebody explain Pokemon.
I go, and it just comes out completely dazed and bruised. It's like, You're ready to fight, right? It's like, yeah, totally. Throws up.
Pikachu is confused. But I just sent him out.
Bigachu.
Okay. So. Now I just gotta. Oh, that's helpful, actually. Why don't you say something one more? Oh, never mind, found you. Okay. So you guys start heading, northwest. Oh. 1 second.
Oh, they're per map? That's weird.
So you guys start
What's
heading
per map?
northwest.
Yeah. Requesting.
Okay,
So,
I swear to God.
I'm gonna start by moving the horse.
I am not the horse.
It's true, you are not.
Yeah, wait, what am I doing? There's a marker block. Oh, wait, that's not gonna move your camera stuck on the things. Arg. Why can't I
Summon
move what's up with
tokens.
that horse? Yeah, I want that feature. Okay.
I like
So if you guys
Malzahar
can find a
inching
horse
away
to the
by...
northwest, feel free to move your tokens there.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I think I saw a flying horse just now. No, I totally lost
Where
it.
the fuck?
Alright, I'm going up on top of the hill. From there, I can see everything.
Oh yeah, the token might not be able to see.
Where'd the horse go?
I have put a big bubble.
Well!
I don't. What? Bubble?
Aha, I was in the right
Lord.
place.
Arya's confused.
Your token only has line of sight, so go to the top of the hill.
Yep.
Cool. Oh, bubble. Bubble!
Eyeballs.
Oh my god, I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Bublés.
Bublé. Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé? Why are we
Can-
saying Michael Bublé?
Because it's a fun name.
legs.
He does.
Alright, so you got a general idea of where you're going. Now I can do a thing. Not the stealthiest thing. It'd be visible from here.
Probably the better.
See, from the top of the hill over the trees, you guys are able to see what looks like, and maybe actually be able to smell it, a couple of, what look to be, bodies, kind of in the middle of that forest clearing.
Smells like
Uh,
rot.
Rotten char.
Oh, that's great.
Lightning char.
Well, that'd be hard to tell from here.
So the trees around the area doesn't look burny, right?
Uh,
As far as we can tell.
correct. The trees seem to be fine.
Where is
Above
the smell
ground,
wafting at us
ground
from?
enough.
Let
Hearing
me
it soon.
do the thing from over at the new bubble.
Wow. That's right
Oh,
over
there's
there.
a new bubble.
Yep.
Are we still on top?
I think this
of
is
that?
so that we can say to one another and be like, well, it smells like there were more victims over that way. Do we
Gross.
want to maneuver past or go investigate?
What are you doing, Al?
Al
Wait,
has gone to
hold on.
investigate. But the rest of us, we
Hold
don't
on.
need to investigate if we do not wish to.
First of all, I did not realize. Can somebody throw me back to where?
There's only two people that can control
I'm-
your token, you and Derek.
Oh,
Boop.
I see. Thank you.
You have been yeeted.
Nice. Great. Love it.
Return heating.
Yoding? Question mark?
Only if you say swamming.
Oh dear.
That's not how you make a gerund.
I mean, you make swamming, or we can say swamming.
English is
Okay.
bullshit.
Yes, it is.
Ding dong.
Who uses doorbells?
My grandma.
Fair enough.
In any event, so, do we wish to go investigate and potentially fight a giant lightning lizard? Or shall we continue on and try to get to this Gnomish village?
A giant laser.
No, lightning lizard.
Lightning lizard. Okay, that makes a lot more sense than giant laser.
Yes.
Do lasers even exist?
Not yet.
I vote to avoid that area.
A second.
I do not see much reason to risk life in this particular juncture. We can tell from the smell that whoever's there is dead. And we have already had enough confirmed reports from the clerics that we know it has caused it. So I also vote that we continue on, and if we run across this here, then we worry about it. But we do not go seek trouble.
Exactly.
Looking around, I do not see anything that looks like a settlement that is in danger from this creature being nearby. Oh no.
What?
Nothing.
Oh no.
I
Oh, no,
simply
what?
saw into infinity and I shouldn't have done it.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
We should proceed with caution. Perhaps give the clearing down there a wide berth.
I agree with that.
Alrighty. I need to check a thing. Fires. Sorry, this is going a bit differently than expected, so I'm having to pull up a thing.
You expected us to go and throw ourselves into investigating the dead bodies?
Not necessarily. That was also like
Don't
that.
have,
Just
what? Did you expect us to roll less well and them to roll less well and less? Oh my god, I can't talk.
Or, well,
You expected them to roll less well in survival and thus
perhaps.
just wander into the clearing. Surprise! Anyway,
Yeah, that will.
if it is this noticeable at this range, then it will be quite unpleasant if we approach the bodies.
Okay. So, yeah. All right. Where'd you guys go? There you are. Okay. And I know exactly where I'm at.
what's happening right now?
So as you guys continue giving the clearing, uh, wide berth, I believe it said.
Yep.
Uh,
We're short Aurelian. Oh, I lost connection to the board.
You have lost connection to the board.
That's unfortunate. I don't know where Aurelion is either.
He's behind
Oh, I
us.
see him.
Yeah.
We are now floating over a vast ocean.
Yeah. You guys might have to quit the program and relaunch it because you're not showing us in my game anymore.
Trying connection
Oh,
of
you're back.
Babooshk!
Oh, here we go.
Yay, got the connection back. It said yay. We have all voted to avoid this thing.
Okay.
Although one thought does occur to me. An old saying. Lightning never strikes the same place twice.
Is that true for lightning lizards as
I have
well?
no idea. I am simply musing. It would be interesting if it were.
Did I roll last week to see if I knew anything about these things?
I
I don't
think so.
remember.
Okay. 'Cause I mean, Underdark isn't exactly my area of expertise here, but might as well see if I've heard anything about
You can roll Arcana or History.
They are the same number.
Arcana?
Yes, but it represents different ways of gaining the information, so one may be easier than the other.
Motherfucker.
Nice.
I think that went well.
Let's call it. Let's call it Arcana, and we'll do 13, or rather, and it's a 13.
Okay. With a 13 in Arcana, you would be aware of these creatures as they would come up in some of the varieties of studies. But the only parts you would really know about them is that they were not originally naturally occurring creatures, that these things were made by some amount of magical experimentation.
Cool.
Other than that, you don't know much. They didn't particularly pertain to your interest.
Indeed.
So, with that, and I assume your musing doesn't change the plan, you guys are able to continue on and get to the, far side of the clearing, and a bit past it, like going around it, obviously. When you guys will start to hear something yelling out in what sounds like Draconic.
God damn it.
I don't think I speak that anymore.
I believe I do.
Uh,
I do.
Hold on.
Nope.
I mutter under my breath. What are they saying?
Screams mostly. Some of it is cries for help.
Melisari sighs deeply. It may interest some of you to know that there is... Oh wait, we all hear it, and we can probably understand from the tone what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If no one spoke Draconic, I was going to go more toward that angle, but...
Okay. I sigh. And say nothing.
Well then, as Melisari said, as Kate said, from the tone and things, it sounds like a person or creature in a large amount of distress.
A singular?
I mean, that would be hard to tell, but it's similar sounding voice each time, with Well, no, that wouldn't be shouted. So yeah, just it sounds like the same voice each time, at least to you. Like you would definitely recognize it as Singer, others may not. Like may or may not.
Sounds like there's someone in trouble. I thought everyone was dead.
I'm
Unfortunately.
drawing my rapier.
he sort of just nods at Aurelia and says, yes, unfortunately, if someone is in need of help, I think this changes the situation somewhat.
Yeah, Melisari had just kind of sighed resignedly as soon as she heard it.
Alright. Do you guys pursue the sounds?
Yep.
To see if there was any, Oh, no, there was something I wanted to ask. Roland, you seem to know about these things. Do they have the ability to turn invisible?
Do they here? Not as far as I know.
Good, then I don't have to waste a spell.
They are simply very fast and very ferocious, and they command lightning within the body. That seems
Very sneaky.
enough danger to me.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Alright.
I just looked at a picture of it, and I really don't like that.
They have 6 legs, a snake-like body. They are blue.
Al shudders. Nope.
And they are mostly mouth.
It's a fucking dragon centipede.
It's not
That
a
is
dragon.
awful.
It is a
Lizard centipede. I'm not saying it in character. I am horrified by pictures of it that I am seeing on the internet. Melisari does not have the internet.
Is Roland aware? You said that they were. Hold on. It is speaking Draconic. I had told you earlier that they are intelligent and can speak.
Do they
They can
Draconic?
speak.
They speak Draconic.
Hmm.
It is possible, I am realizing belatedly, that this thing is luring us into a trap.
Then we avoid it. Easy.
Can you tell
Oh,
what this
sorry,
voice
Chip.
is saying at all? You study arcane magic. Very sorry.
All I can say is that it sounds like cries for help. Or rather, is there anything specific they're saying, Derek? Or is it just kind of like, help me?
Kind of up. Well, as far as specifics, the words "I'm being eaten" do come up, or "under attack."
But
Okay, so she kind of does like a listen, help, under attack, eaten.
I mean, it could be a person, but it forces me to wonder who would be calling out for help in Draconic in these lands. It is not the most commonly spoken language. Elvish or Dwarvish might be more common. It simply seems to me that there is a greater than zero possibility that the creature itself is trying to lure in prey. And I commend it on its intelligence in doing so, but I do not wish to become prey.
I don't think any of us do.
Yes. So, with this new possibility, what does the group want to do? do we risk that this is a trap, in the hopes that we are in fact helping someone who needs it? Or do we assume that it is in fact a trap and avoid it?
I say avoid it.
I am okay with avoiding it. She's got a little escal in the back of her head, but she's doing her best to ignore it.
Aurelian?
Garrett?
I am undecided.
If we avoid it, and it turns out that it was a person, we would have condemned them.
Could we sneak up and see?
Probably not. They are ambush hunters, as I told you last night. So wherever it is, it will be calling out from a place that it could see us coming.
As Aurelion said this, Al would kind of just look back at him, just a really kind of look.
It is much more difficult for me to summer. And I would not want someone to try to sneak up alone when I believe the creature would be capable of detecting them.
Can I prepare an action to dimension door away if I see a giant fucking lizard?
Yes, but it requires your concentration.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, well, Melisari sighs and says if we are determined to investigate, assuming I see the creature before it eats us, I can teleport myself and one other person away.
As you guys are talking, the cries will start to become quieter, more
Yeah,
distant.
being eaten.
Or carried away, if they're more distant.
Perhaps.
If you can only move yourself and one other, then who would you take?
Whoever is most inclined, I suppose, to investigate. We should choose quickly, though.
Indeed. Well then, you should either benefit most from stealth or most from strength. Which do you wish?
Perception, actually.
I have a +6.
They do also. So, Al would raise her hand, offering, I suppose I will accompany you, Melisari.
She
She
seems much
nods
stealthier
herself.
than me, so...
I'm not exactly the stealthiest person ever, either. Well, we need to move quickly.
Alright. Let's do this thing.
Alright. So we run in the direction of the screaming, I suppose.
Yep.
It's gonna take a long
Ready?
fucking time to get out that way.
Yeah, but like you can be as far as the other end of the circle
Oh, I
and
see
still
what you're
teleport
saying.
back to us.
Yeah.
Yep, and you guys are checking on the other side of that circle. All of you just haven't moved you yet.
Oh,
This was after you got to the other side of the forest
then
clearing.
yes,
Oh,
please
I
tell
see.
me where we should be.
Yeah.
You would be
Like here?
probably like here-ish.
In a
Great,
bubble.
so we passed the damn thing and now we have screams coming from back behind us.
Nope, further north
Oh.
and a little bit east,
Interesting.
actually.
Yep. I placed my character over there. I wonder if I can do this. Shift select Aurelion. Click Rowan. It did work! Roland. That was fun.
Roll.
That was fun. I was able to select to teleport Aurelion, and then click on Roland's portrait, which moves the screen to him, and I still had Aurelion in my hand.
Oh,
I should keep that in mind, because now I can do that for mass transport.
Much faster.
can someone help me out by summoning me?
You're there. Unless you want Conbar and the horse to be.
I moved
You're here.
them, but I don't believe I moved their camp.
Oh, there we go.
I will tell them as we start running, don't move.
Okay.
Or at least don't move much.
You would teleport back to
Very,
us.
very important. Yeah.
Alright, I am establishing your circle that you can teleport back to us from within. Any direction. Any point within this circle can get back to us.
Great.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. And so, you guys start moving?
Yes.
Alright. Play.
Oh, actually, as you start to move away, something occurs to well, he goes, "Oh, one moment," and he says a prayer, and holds out a glowing hand to you, Melisari. I can only give it to one of you, but I think the rogue is a bit more slippery.
What is it? What spell?
It will keep you from dying. Death ward.
She kind of looks back and forth between her and Al. Or she, I guess, back and forth between Roland and Al.
He raises an eyebrow.
But if Al doesn't take it, then
He's offering it to you because you're the one who can teleport.
I know. Oh yeah, I guess that's a good point. I just have to stay alive and get us out. Okay.
Yep.
Do I need to... Is it a touch spell?
It is a Death ward touch spell.
Okay. Then yes, I take his glowing hand briefly and let go and return to running. Or rather, recommence running.
Mm-hmm.
Or rather, I don't fucking know. I'm running. We're running.
Yes, we are.
Should we be in turn mode at the... Oh, lost connection to the board again.
Oh, yep.
Oh, even I did.
That's impressive.
Oh, that's...
Well, it's hosted on their servers, so I'm not actually the one hosting.
Oh no, I mean, it's impressive to lose it this many times, this frequently. This twice in half an hour.
Sometimes they have issues with what they use for multiplayer. Maybe posted something in Tailspire. Let me go check.
Here we go. Yay, got the connection back.
Oh, there it is for me.
Nothing recent.
I will also say to Al, you need to stay close to me.
She'd nod. You'd see it's a little begrudging, but she'd nod.
Oh, that's a cool spell.
Like, within 5 feet of me. Like, honestly for safekeeping, much as I would prefer not to.
Paladin
Holding
spell,
hand would
that's
probably not be a bad idea.
why. I knew there was a reason it was so cool.
What?
Tasha's added a bunch of additional spells to classes that are like, it kind of seems like this class should have it. And so there's times that I go, oh, that's a really cool spell. That doesn't seem like in character for the clerics. And then I see the additional and I go, right, because it's a paladin spell that clerics can now cast.
Al would hold out her hand, I suppose.
I just want to make sure that if things go awry, I don't accidentally teleport myself and not you.
Fair enough. Well,
And
out
now
of
we go
character.
frolicking through the fields.
Ah, yes, definitely. Out of character, will this affect my stealth at all, or help Elisari at all? I
I mean, I don't think we can
truly don't
realistically
know.
stealth this.
I mean, alright, so you guys can try to stealth if you like.
Maybe once we hit the tree line, I guess we can start attempting to stealth.
Yeah, that's where I would feel comfy doing that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes.
Then you may both roll stealth. Al, you can give attempt to help Belsar, giving her advantage if you like.
I would.
I also could theoretically use inspiration, but yeah, I guess help is probably
Yeah.
save the inspiration. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Wow!
Comfortable with that.
I gotta stop rolling both of these die at the same time. I just rolled a 4 and a 5, so my stealth is 7.
Wonderful.
Kate! Kate!
Yeah!
No! Can I donate my inspiration?
Here,
Please?
lizard.
you can't really use inspiration at this point because it just gives you.
Oh, shit.
I mean,
I got a
theoretically, we
22
could go...
if that matters.
Theoretically, we could start crashing through the undergrowth and you'd be like, no, stop. Recollect.
Pretty much.
Let's go again.
Sure. It'll take a little bit more time, but you can do that if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, please.
Okay.
You hear a crunch and the screaming suddenly stops.
What?
I said you hear a crunch and the screaming suddenly stops.
I hope not.
Are any of you still connected to the board?
No.
Yes.
I have reconnected and now I'm waiting on GM.
I have ocean.
As do I. All I can see are tokens.
I see the waiting on GM thing, so.
Big nature map. Big nature map.
Maybe it's
That's
too
something.
big.
Trying, reconnecting. Yay, got the connection back.
Okay, I'm back. So,
Can I estimate from the sound of the screams whether we have actually time to reassess our situation in here stealthing?
I will let you assess that yourself by giving you an idea, like pretty much giving you an area from where you've been hearing the sounds coming from.
Hey look, that's within the teleportation range.
That it is. Shit, how far does it take to move 61 feet? Oh, 61? No, wait, that's the size of the circle. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's 300 feet away.
which would be about a minute at walking or 30 seconds at a sprint.
I think we should get closer before we worry about stealth then.
Alright. Kate, I swear to God, though.
So we're crashing through the undergrowth.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you guys
We set a point where we choose to start. Hang on. I
yeah,
will
you
say-
may do so if you like.
Where is the okay?
I can set the bubble back up.
I'm trying to.
Sorry, you want to move yourself over there?
Sorry.
60-ish.
The big white circle?
Yes. Woo!
Okay.
Oh, God. What?
Don't have any clue where the token went now.
It's
It is under the
underwater.
ocean.
Allow me to fix
Ah.
that.
Oops.
But if you double tap her faceplate, you should be able to teleport.
Yep, I have you back next to Melsari.
Thank you.
I don't see you with me.
I'll be honest, I
Next
don't.
to is, I think they're underground.
Oh,
There they are.
there it is.
Oh, there I am.
Apparently my first placement
we are.
didn't take for you guys. So I just replaced it.
Wait, why can't I see
Alright,
whom
I
I
guess I'll
control?
hang on.
Am I not in control of Roland and... No,
You should be.
I am. Their icon isn't appearing at the top of my screen. Why? So I can't quick snap to myself.
Can you? I guess you probably can't use the dash action if you're trying to sneak.
Nope.
You can't,
Al can.
Aurelia, Al could.
There's all these rules.
Okay, so let's see. In one turn, we can move. What the hell is my walking speed?
30 feet.
30. So I guess maybe when we're like 60-ish feet away. That sound reasonable?
I think that sounds perfectly reasonable.
All right, 60 feet
All
away.
right.
Start sneaking.
That would be
For the best.
once you're outside of the line of trees, pretty much.
It does specifically say while moving at a slow pace.
Yeah, I figured.
But as you guys get to about where you are,
Oh, God.
This is roughly where I was thinking we start stealthing.
okay. Oh, okay. Well, then you guys may roll some stealth first.
Yay.
Hey, please.
I know. Just keep holding my hand.
Roll a
Yep.
1 and a 2. Roll a 1 and a 2.
I swear to God.
This is already looking not great.
Oh, fuck me.
You're
Kate.
gonna get eaten.
Hang on.
Nah, this is the spice of it. I love this. This is great.
I'm gonna send you guys a picture. I need you to know that I rolled the 6 for. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What did the fuck?
Sorry, no, it's weird. The way my camera's like tripping out, and it looks like I rolled a 16 when in actuality I rolled a 6. Hang on. I think that accurately catches
Ability
it
checks.
enough.
They're used to other editions. I'm like, where's skills? They call it ability checks now.
I want you guys to know I rolled the 6 first and hoped for better for the second.
Nice. Hey, that means you got like an 8 now. 8's
It's true. I do have.
fine.
All right,
I got a
so
23
Lizard
if that
jumps
helps
down on us and tries to
anything
eat us.
whatsoever. Which it probably doesn't.
Now do it again, but don't talk over each other.
Aren't you so glad you came back, or you came with me?
No.
You know, you would think an elf would be somewhat decent at this.
You know.
Never mind the fact that I grew up in the woods. Kind of, yes.
Oh, God damn it.
Do we still hear the screams?
Probably not.
You haven't for a little bit.
We
But as you guys,
haven't.
I mean, like, kind of distantly, kind of echoey.
Hmm.
Always in Draconic.
Always in Draconic.
And it doesn't sound like we were getting any closer to them. What is the situation?
It's hard to tell. Like,
Okay.
uh,
Is there a check I can make that would help me kind of determine what you're going for here?
not really, but I'll just explain it in a second once this next piece happens. So, as I was trying to say, as you guys get to about there from time passing, you will hear a little bit of rumbling beforehand, and then dirt kind of explode upward and outward from over here.
Yeah.
And that's what you guys see. And then everyone will see, well, you'll see only part of it for those of you back on the hill. A small dragon come burrowing out from the ground below. That appears to be bloody and wounded, with kind of a wing going up high, to be more seen from those on the hill.
Oh. I just
And
sort
then
of
just
like
kind
look to Aurelion really quickly and say, "Behir do not have wings." Bullshit.
And you'll see it kind of go crashing back down onto the earth. Kind of like right next to its hole.
Wait, what?
A dragon just dug itself out of the ground.
Okay.
Hmm.
Does it
this
look
is,
friendly?
You guys are close enough that you'll be able to tell its color. This is a brass dragon. Normally, it'd be a little harder to tell if it's copper or brass, but brass are the only ones known to tunnel with regularity.
Hmm.
Is it supposed to do that?
So it's a wounded chromatic dragon, or not chromatic, metallic dragon.
Yep.
What's the Eskel voice in my head saying?
Save that dragon. You save that dragon right now. I'm going to perform
Eat that
sending.
dragon.
Before we do that, who has the sending stones? I'd imagine the going away party would have one of them.
You
'Cause I know
know,
you guys have them.
we didn't specify, did we?
Who was holding them last?
Well, the people who were holding them last were like Eskel and Dirk, but they both said
Right,
they
no,
gave
but
up
we
their
gave them
stuff.
back in that scene, so like we
Yeah.
would have handed at least one of them to Melisari, and the other one to Aurelion, Al, Oops.
I have no memory.
Yeah, I don't think we specified.
Alright,
I would assume I have at least one of them.
Yeah, I feel like that's a safe bet, and then I'll just roll a
I'm gonna roll a d4.
D4, sure.
Evens will be Al, odds will be Aurelion.
Fingers crossed.
It's odds, so that's Aurelion.
Cool.
All right.
Great.
But roll.
So you can
rolling,
cast him if you wish, or you could ask him to let you pull the stone or what have you.
Look to Aurelion and say, "Tell them it's a dragon, and it needs help."
I assume I can see from here that it's a dragon.
Yes, you.
But we can't see you, so he doesn't know what you know.
I know.
Dragons are much easier to identify when they go over the treetops for a few seconds.
Yeah. Tell them it's a dragon that needs help.
How do I use this thing?
Oh my god, you hold it up to your face and talk.
Help that dragon.
Okay, you give her a sending that says, help that dragon.
I can respond, right?
I really hope that, like, how do I use this thing was also included.
You know what? Sure, it's not just backfill every 25, like, for the full 25 words. Like, it'll take
Okay, hang on.
what the intent was, and then for the rest of it, it's just gonna backfill.
I need to write out exactly what's gonna be said. Hang on. Are you doing that right now, Tristan?
Yes.
Nice. And then I can respond once, right? That's how they work?
Yep, you can send back your own sending of 25 words.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 18, 1. I guess it can have 4 more words. So it is.
Yeah, that's good enough. That gets the funny part, like funny across.
So I would also hear
2, 3, 4. That would go at the front.
yeah.
I'll fix it.
No, wasn't it what the didn't he say like tell them it's a dragon and it needs help?
Oh, so yeah, maybe that's it. It's a dragon that needs help, I think.
Okay.
Anyway.
So then it would be what, dragon that needs help?
Yes.
Dragon that needs help. How do I use this thing?
Hold it up to your mouth and speak.
I like this.
Okay, anyway. Have we seen anything else come out of the hole after the dragon yet? Or can we tell? Do we hear anything else?
You do hear something else down there kind of roar.
Does
Great.
it sound good?
Great. Do dragons count as willing creatures if they're willing?
Yeah, if they're willing, or if they're dead, they count as an object.
Does it look still alive? Can I see it well enough to determine if it looks still alive?
It's currently still breathing, but it's bleeding in multiple places.
Oh, that's not.
She'll kind of say quietly, Al, do you think you can stealth back easily? Or safely, I guess.
Like you turn around and it's just like gone.
And I will say, with it being early morning, well, regardless of the state I have the board in for being able to see things, and being a force, there'll be a number of shadows for you to use, Al, if that changes your answer.
Damn it, I can't cast 2 spells in a turn. I keep forgetting that.
I can shadow step up to 30 feet. So, yes, technically I can. Al would be very hesitant to leave you alone, though. You'd kind of see her go, like, yes, but I don't want to leave you. That's a fucking dragon.
The dragon's not our problem.
I'm aware. But
Oh,
2 threats, not happening.
I see what you mean. I need to act quickly. And she's gonna release you and start moving toward the dragon.
Alright, at this point, I am going to put it in turns, because things seem to be, like, the
Alrighty.
order of things is now starting to seem important.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So, with
Al's eyes would be
the initiative,
moons.
well, let us make questions. Like, everyone roll advantage, but Melisar, since you're acting definitively, you're going to be going first regardless of your roll for this round.
Cool.
because you can only see from
Oh my god! What?
from like the middle part of Elle's nose, like up. Like her facial expression kind of just says it all. Her eyes are wide. Oh, okay.
If it makes you more comfortable, you can stay close until I get us out.
Fine.
So she's gonna start moving toward the dragon and call to it in Draconic. Can you move?
You're just kind of gonna get coughing and groans. No, like, coherent response.
Damn it. If I use inspiration, can I take the dash action to get to it and then use Dimension Door still?
At this point, using Dimension Door is a reaction, so...
Like, you were preparing to cast it, so I'm gonna go with yes, but you don't need to use your,
Don't need to use inspiration?
correct. Because you said if you saw a big lizard, and, well, I think a dragon technically fits that description.
Well, but I mean, wouldn't that sort of imply that I would have used it the second I saw the dragon first? Okay.
You don't have to use it whenever the reaction triggers, but you can you can choose to take that prepared action whenever the trigger is met, regardless if it's the first time or not, so long as you have a reaction to spend.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Well, in that case, I did my 30. I take the dash action. I'm doing another 1, 2, 3, 2 actually. Whatever. 3. I'm next to the dragon now, within 5 feet of the dragon. And I'm gonna say to it, if you're willing, I can teleport you to safety.
You see
It's
Al's
just trying
eyes
to get out,
again.
like, the quietest yes you've ever heard. Like, not even necessarily like a normal answer to the question, but something affirmative.
Yeah. Alright, and then I teleport us. Let's see, how am I gonna word the dimension door? I told them not to move, yeah?
You did.
I am hoping that they didn't move, but also assuming that they may have moved and going about, say, 20 feet east of where I left from. And maybe 10 feet higher than I'm expecting, just in case.
Okay.
I really don't want this to fail and have both me and the dragon take, what, 46? 64? I can't remember.
So,
A bunch of force damage.
So
you're looking to go. Okay. So
I can. Make
so you moved yourself where it is you're intending to go, and so I can get a better idea of what it is you're asking.
I mean, I'm mostly just trying to specify well enough to not end up accidentally teleporting myself into a person or the ground. So I'm kind of aiming around here-ish.
All right. And you said 10 feet up.
How does fall damage work again? Because I don't
1d6 per 10 feet.
1d6 per 10 feet. Okay, maybe 5 up then.
Okay.
So that's roughly how I want to do it.
Right, 1d6 damage.
I don't think she's afraid of 1d6 damage.
Yeah, I'm concerned for the dragon. I don't know just how bloody it is, but I'm not confident. Yay! I managed to not kill anybody.
Alright, so I never actually saw the initiative rolls. I just heard 8, and I've been going because I know that yours was first. I'll Now I'll actually finish filling out the initiative order.
So I can only hope that Al.
So, Al, what did you get for initiative?
Okay, I'll take it. That's a 17
Okay.
for initiative.
Well, so I got 8 in total.
Yep. I'm rolling like shit today. Except that one
Yeah.
solid roll in the beginning. Oh god. So this is gonna look great to you guys.
All right,
Melisari and
Roland,
Al
what
go
did you
running
get?
in.
Only Melisari returns with the dragon. Son of a bitch.
Hey, at least you rolled well in stealth.
I mean,
And you're
fair.
no longer tied to the thing crashing through the brush. Oh god damn it.
What did Roland get?
16.
God.
16. All right, Aurelion.
1.
1.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
Barbarians get advantage on initiative.
Wow.
no.
Impressive, sir.
That's... You have beaten my horrible feat. Congratulations.
I have to use the restroom real quick. So, oh wait, nope, it's back. Okay. I was
And
gonna
it's
just use
back
that
in
time.
exploration mode.
Annoying. Is it initiative mode now?
Yeah. It says you're
Okay.
setting it up.
Okay.
The cleric is first in initiative.
Al's first initiative.
Al, yeah.
So.
Only by 1.
Yep.
Right, so yeah. Al and I go skipping off together into the woods, holding hands. You see a dragon burst out of the ground, and suddenly Melisari reappears with a dragon. Not Al. But anyway, so as soon as she teleports, she turns like back toward the forest, looking worried. Hang on though. Fuck, I think I still had... The dragon ended up here, right? Was where it landed?
Do you not see where it landed?
No, I mean, when it first came out. I want to see if I have any additional movement, because if I do, I'm running back toward the forest again.
Yeah, it landed there.
Okay.
I think you have 2 squares left from your dash.
Oh yeah, I think 2 as well. Hang on. I was on the other side of L. 6, 8, 9. I think I should have 3.
Okay.
I think I took 1 more additional step. I don't know. It's 2 or 3. I'm not getting very far. I'll put it that way.
And I'll give you the full 3. Go for it.
Okay. I don't think I can move me. Just move me 3 back toward the forest. It's fine. Thank you.
Not sure why you can't. Oh yeah, because it's not your
Because
turn.
it's not. Yeah. All right, but that's it.
All right. Al.
Me?
Yep.
I'ma fucking leave. I don't want to be anywhere near this thing.
Okay.
So,
Oh, I'm also gonna cast. If I cast Detect Thoughts, am I gonna be able to sense when Al is in 30 feet of me? Or should I get 30 feet away from everybody else first?
You would be able to sense when Al's within 30 feet of you if you're using your action every turn to like search for thoughts, because you'll know when. Well, you'll know when thoughts get within 30. Like when a new thought gets within 30 feet of you. If you target the new one, you should be able to identify if it's Al's or something else based on what it's thinking.
Okay.
But you can't cast it this turn because you've already used your action.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm thinking ahead.
I'm just gonna book it 30 feet away from here.
Alright. You may do so.
I don't remember where everybody else was because there's so many fucking trees.
Go south if you can see the
South?
compass.
Yes. I can. Cool. So.
Internet in general is struggling right now.
Mhm. Roughly? Maybe? Yeah, kinda. The trees are screwing me up so terribly. I hate it. And I end my turn.
Jump in the hole. Jump in the
Nope.
hole.
No.
Jump in the hole.
No.
Jump in the hole.
Not fucking happening.
Alright. So, why have I lost the initiative tracker?
What?
Yeah, where's the initiative tracker?
I still see the initiative tracker. Oh, never mind, I lost it. Oh, it's back.
Yeah, I couldn't see it.
I don't see it.
Alright.
It still says GM is setting it up.
Weird.
How about now?
GM is setting it up.
Then I guess you're gonna have to reload, because I can't.
I already
Do
reloaded
anything.
once.
It's currently Conpar's turn.
Oh yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95,
GM is setting up initiative list. Please stand by.
105, 110, 115,
Having trouble.
120. So you guys will see her Compar just bolt towards the forest.
He is confused. Al is kind of just trying to give the ever-loving shit away. So,
Alright. Roland, your turn.
Like, preparing to bolt into the forest when the dragon appears and crashes to the ground nearby. It says, "Oh, I think I can help."
Yeah, Melisari just assumed from the sending that you guys would automatically go to help the dragon. So she's like, gotta protect Al, gotta get Al, gotta get Al.
Okay, so I just remembered one thing. So normally you wouldn't be able to use Dimension Door for this particular creature
Why?
Oh, is
because
it?
it's bigger than her.
Oh, one size of your size or smaller. Fuck, yeah.
But it's already happened, and I kind of like where this is going, so we're gonna just forget about that. But just for future reference.
Fair enough.
I can read my spells.
Alright, so I think that my best option right now is to drop Preserve Life as my channel divinity, and I'm just going to give all 40 HP to the dragon, who I believe that probably won't even bring him back up to bloodied.
It will not, but it'll get him out of the dying state he was in.
Well, it'll even, like, really help. I can do that to creatures within 30 feet of me, and that is my action. I, of course, have noticed that Al is not here, so I guess I'll say, I suppose we are fighting this Behir after all. I shout over at Melisari and back to Aurelion as I run forward after dropping Preserve Life.
It still hasn't seen us. If Al can get out safely, we may be able to get away, but it's not exactly convincing.
You kind of see a smirk spread across his face. He says, "I should plan to fight."
What do you say?
He smirks and says, I shall plan to fight.
She just kind of nods. She looks really tense.
He does not.
Yeah, well, he didn't just leave an ally in the forest alone with a Bahir.
He seems a little cocky.
Alright. Then it would be Malsari's turn if she didn't get her turn earlier.
Oh wait, I still have a bonus action. Because
okay.
Preserve Life is a channel divinity, it's not a spell. Which means I can
Indeed.
still cast a spell. Got a couple bonus action spells. It's the one I'm thinking of. Where is it? You. How do I move you? As a bonus action on your turn. Okay, as a bonus action I can move it.
Hey, what kind of creature is a Bahir type?
Now,
Creature
hold
type.
on. Monstrosity, probably?
Probably so.
It is indeed a monstrosity.
I mean, I'm answering that from memory, but, like, I would only answer it if we have the knowledge to answer it.
I believe.
I mean, I'm not asking in character.
Well, Roland would be aware.
Yeah.
I mean, it's. The monster classifications are somewhat hard to be aware of unless it's, dragon. But.
Well, he knows it's not a dragon, so, like, that leaves
and it's not
only
undead and it's not a fiend.
Yeah. Pretty much
So-
everything else either falls into the category of beast or monstrosity, and it's not a beast, so it's a monstrosity.
Yeah.
Literally, what kind of
Yeah.
monster is it? Monster. Okay, I was debating if I was going to do spiritual weapon or something else, but spiritual weapon moves slowly and takes up my bonus action to continue moving it slowly. So instead, I am going to cast, as a bonus action, Shield of Faith, which I think I'm just going to cast it on myself. First level spell. Because he intends to make himself target. Okay, so, cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action after Preserve Life, and then run. Or run and do the other thing at the same time, whatever. Who's next?
Who is next indeed?
Dragon.
Because Melsari already had her turn. It's initiative pass, she just got it at the front. The dragon is going to use half of its speed to get up. Status knocked down. Pull out its stat block.
You are welcome!
He says, he kind of coughs out a thank you. As it,
In common or draconic?
what did Eskel say it in?
Roland would have said it in common.
Sorry, Roland. Then he'll say it back in common.
Oh.
And he's gonna fly like 40 feet straight up.
Mm-hmm.
He's not leaving, but he does seem to be getting himself higher off the ground.
Indeed. I just like that he's still knocked down.
Yeah, yours isn't updating very well then.
Yeah, that's sad. I'm sad for your Tailspire.
And for its action, I think it's just going to actively perceive to try and spot the creature. Aurelion, your turn.
Where am I?
You are behind
Oh,
Roland
there.
next to the horse.
Yes. You know that the dragon appeared, got healed, flew up, straight up, and that, both, Roland and Melisari are headed back toward the forest.
I will follow Roland.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You want to go the full 40, which will put you a little bit ahead of me?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want a double move or anything?
No.
Okay.
I will also dodge.
Ah, good idea.
Alrighty. Then,
Yeah, it is
Ow.
crazy that I have rejoined a bunch of times and I still can't see, like, the initiative or
Mwah.
anything. Ow.
yeah. But at least you're able to control the characters, so that's
Yeah.
good.
Alright.
Al, it's your turn.
I'm still fucking booking it. I really do not want to be here if the Bahir decides to show up.
Which it probably will very soon.
I don't want to think about that.
But Leggy Snake.
It's all
Nope.
I can't think about right now.
Leggy Snake. Leggy
Nope.
Snake. Leggy
Nope.
Snake.
Mm-mm. Not fucking happening, homie.
Leggy Snake.
Don't know where my token is.
Just click on your picture.
Oh, I'm stupid. I'm blind.
Ooh.
Oh,
You just kind of like zooped back into existence for me, so.
yeah, that's kind of what happened to me too.
Weird. They've been standing there this whole time for me.
So, can whoever's doing that measure 30 feet for me, please? Cool. Thank you. Pop.
Hey, look, it's Compar. Reunited, and it feels so
Al would
good.
raise an eyebrow, seeing Convar. You don't want to be here.
Are you alright?
Fine. Shaken, but fine. There's a dragon.
Yes.
Clearly. Anyway, yes, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't want to be here when that thing decides to show up.
He nods and turns to start running with you.
Yeah, I only have 30 feet of... Oh, wait, no, it's a bonus
could.
action. I can
Yeah.
run farther. So, I'm around another 30 feet because, yeah. Whop. That's roughly, yeah. Okay, yeah.
What action
that
should you
works.
take? I only know that you've moved and now bonus actioned.
That's it.
Oh.
You
I
you could also dodge or take another dash action.
Oh, true. Which would give me... Oh my god, holy shit.
90 feet
The
of
amount
turn.
of movement! Yeah, that is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dash because I'm not doing anything else.
Oh, you want to move your full movement?
And... yeah.
Bye, Compar. It was hi, Compar. Bye, Compar.
I mean, Compar moves faster than her, so.
I
Well,
was gonna say,
you know.
Compar.
He's going to move here and prepare an action to move when Al moves again. Roland, your turn.
Rollin'. Wait. No, I don't have control of my character.
You don't?
That's unfortunate.
Clickety, 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 clickety. Nothing.
I'm guessing I need to perception
Well-
see Al if she's stealthing, question mark? But I would probably see Compart, right? Run up.
You would see him, yes.
You would see Confire. Do you want me to roll if I were planning on stealthing?
I thought you had.
I did not, but I can.
Well, yes, please roll stealth as you did, like, a previous turn, having not taken, like, an action or anything.
Yeah. Oh, God. That is easy. Easy. That is a 19 on die. But for shits and gigs, that is a 25 in total.
Cool.
I rolled a 2 for perception.
Actually, could you try summoning me to the board rather than me moving myself there? Maybe that's causing the problem.
Sure.
Woof.
I've just been, like, dropping and reconnecting and then sending myself to the right board, but maybe that's the problem.
Players. Summon players to board.
No, I didn't change anything. Oh well.
Can you-
At least now it doesn't know it's in initiative mode, so I can move my character. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... Ah, Al, I found you.
Did you, though?
I found Al.
He would be able to see her just because there's nothing left for her to hide behind between him and her.
This is true. Oh, Roland. Hi.
Where is the beast?
We have not seen it. Melisari decided she was gonna book it with the dragon.
That seemed like it was a good idea.
Can I
Fair.
hear this?
Guess.
It was a metallic dragon, and we have saved it.
Can I hear this conversation? Both sides of it?
Where are you?
I don't know, maybe. We're pretty far away.
You'd be able to at least hear a roll inside. But you wouldn't hear Al's.
There's Al's, like, 65 feet away.
And I suppose you're both probably talking reasonably quietly.
I mean, I'm not, like, shouting if I don't have to. I'm mostly just trying to talk to her, so I'm speaking loud enough that she can hear me.
Yeah, no, I was agreeing that I probably wouldn't be able to hear Al.
Okay.
Bert, you
Can
wouldn't-
I hear anything coming?
No. Unless you want to make an active perception check.
I don't think I have anything else important to do with my action right now except prepare, which I don't feel like doing. So, yeah, active perception. That is a 16.
Alright, let me double check something. Alright. You heard some breaking brush in the direction that you saw the dragon. What? Nothing distinctive.
Not even distinctive enough to know if it's headed this way. Just that it
Not
is
yet.
out there somewhere.
It is out. Like your best guess is between you and where you saw the dragon.
Okay. Then I would, I'm gonna end my action simply by, saying, "It's probably coming, get behind me." I know that you can't move right now.
Yeah.
It's just what he tells you to do.
On my turn, or I would, like, prepare to move behind Roland.
Can you guys see the bubble I just put up?
Yes. Or at least the
Yes.
big one, unless there's a smaller one that you put up.
I can see one that's
No.
about 130 feet, 145, 150.
I was wondering if I could put a bubble up while in GM mode to
Make
it
it
so the players.
stay.
No, to make it so that only I see it.
Nope.
But I cannot.
No hidden measuring.
Melsari, your turn.
My turn, eh? I am moving over toward where I see Roland, presumably conversing with Al. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess 5. 6. Do I see her yet? There's
Yes.
still kind of a tree. Okay. She breathes a sigh of relief.
You would see Al kind of look at you, also with the relief.
You're safe. Did you see it? Has it come out yet?
Nope, and I do not plan to.
No, sorry, nods.
That is something that is not on my list, nor will it ever be.
Durgan.
Oh, and I guess that would probably be my turn.
Unless there's something else you want to do.
Action, prepare spell. Who knows?
I will assume that you've cast Mage Armor at some point during the day.
Yeah, I didn't say it, but I cast it at breakfast.
Has it been less than 8 hours since breakfast?
I
Yes,
sure
it's only been
so.
like I think it's only been like 5.
Okay. With us able to function for so much of the day, spells with 8-hour durations running out becomes a
I
real
know.
concern.
I was actually just thinking maybe I would have not cast it until we were actively leaving the settlement. Just as a matter of that, but whatever, it doesn't matter that much. Either way, it was less than an hour between breakfast and us leaving the settlement, so presumably.
Yep. That was like 20 minutes.
Let's see. I'm just gonna take the dodge action, I guess.
Alright. Dragon's turn. It will actively perceive from where it's at. And as its turn, Aurelion. Aurelion?
Oh, I'm sorry. I muted myself. Yeah, I'm going to move up in line with Rowan.
5, 10... 25 gets you next to me. Do you want to stop there?
Yes.
Okay. You got 15 more.
And then I'll just look to him and say, do we know where it is?
Roland's, like, looking out ahead, and he kind of, like, raises his fingers, tapping the visor of his helmet, and just points past Al, and says, "Coming this way, I think."
Okay. I am going to dodge again.
George. Questo.
How's the horse look right now, by the way? Chilling, or does it look nervous?
Oh, it's nervous. It's not run off yet, but that's a yet. Especially with it being entirely unattended.
Completely
And next to a
unattended with a
giant
dragon
dragon.
flying over it.
A dragon that just sort of crashed down about 30, 50 feet away from it.
Well, not as much crash with that. Al, it is now your turn.
Plop.
Keep going. How does one make bubbles?
Jet bubbles or
No.
Measure.
Oh,
measure is
yes,
M.
measuring. M? Oh, weird.
or the little line button in the bottom right.
Yep. Nope. I'm just going. Just. How the? There we go. And I.
I will always love you.
Woo woo woo.
Alright, and with that, Kunpar will use his ready action to have moved with you, and now takes the dodge action, I guess.
Alright.
Roland.
It would probably suit us if we are going to fight this thing not too close together, as it has lightning breath. We do not know where it will pop up. I still don't see it. Last I heard, it just might be coming this way.
Yes. What? I need to double check. What's everyone's passive perceptions?
16.
15.
9.
Checking. I believe I am also at 16. Yes, 16.
Let me check the dogs. Dogs actually 17. How about that?
Wow.
So Kompar, on his turn, will actually alert you. Actually, he could have done a perception check instead of dodging, which he will do. So now he has actually a much better idea of where it's at. And he'll speak quietly. It's close. He'll kind of use his snout to point. Where's the usual cone? Kind of out in that general area.
I don't see that area.
I don't either. Okay. It's useful that there's
Oh,
cone.
lost connection.
Ow.
This didn't happen at all last night.
Yeah. We were in there for what? 4 hours?
Was it that long? Jesus.
Actually, it might have only been like 2 or 3. 2.5, 3. I think we stopped playing Phasmo around 9:30.
You guys were just having fun Tailspire the other night.
I had a
I
lot of
was helping
building I
build.
needed to do.
Ah,
Okay, so there's a
Al
cone
would
that one.
nod. And, I prepare to take fire.
Not your turn. My
On
turn.
my bit.
Wait for your turn then. Jeez. Inventory.
I'm
okay. So
My
so
turn. I
this would
haven't
have happened directly
declared.
before your turn, Roland.
Okay.
I just forgot that he could have done a perception check that made sense.
Right.
So
he points out the direction it's coming from.
yep.
Okay. With his added information, I will cast as a bonus action, because it's not concentration, spiritual weapon. It's a second level spell. It is. Oosh. I now have a spiritual weapon in a. I'm gonna put it somewhere in that cone. Can put it somewhere within 60, I believe. Spiritual weapon, yeah, 60 feet. So I'm going to place my spiritual weapon. Put it next to this tree over here.
Okay.
I've marked the square with the dome.
Yep, please keep it marked for a second. Well, there it is, weapons. Alright, staff, an axe, a sword,
I think a sword.
mace.
A mace.
Actually, this was a spiked mace. Rapier,
Me.
scimitar. Actually, that's more cutlass.
I mean, I'm trying to think of what weapon makes the most sense to him. It'd be some form of sword, perhaps a scimitar.
Okay. Well, this is the closest I'm going to get to that.
Simmy Timmies.
Skimmy Timmy. Oh,
Now,
waiting for adventure to begin.
Oh, well,
An out of order commit.
what?
The error that it threw was called an out of order commit, meaning it tried to change something, but it did the wrong. It tried to call something that it couldn't call at the time.
Interesting.
And it's
Weird.
having that problem a lot. Is this you trying to place the weapon?
it did happen when I placed the weapon, but the weapon actually placed.
Okay.
I just don't think I'd like to be near your bubble.
Weird. Also, I can't see the weapon. It was supposed to be here, right?
Yep, it's exactly there on my screen.
Oh, cool. I can't see it. Lovely. Well, you can see it.
It's I've made it a monster, so maybe it's out of your line of sight.
Possibly. Okay.
Let me try making it
though.
huge.
Yeah. No, I...
You see
either-
it?
No. No. I see nothing. Why, you see it, Kate?
I see it. It looks
Okay.
hysterical. Hang
No,
on.
I think that it's just it's
Aw,
it's
you
a
made it
program
small
problem.
again.
It's a program problem, and as long as you know where it is, I can tell you where I want it.
Okay.
You can tell me where it is, and I can tell you where I want it. Anyway, I'm popping it out there, which is about 55 feet away from me, and as my action, I am going to knock an arrow to the bow after drawing it from the special quiver with acid.
Okay.
I believe that is one of the things I can do. You let me know if it's not, but I'm reading here and it seems that way. Let's see, I've got Amethyst for Thunder, Emerald for Acid. You may target a creature within range with a 7th level cast, but I'm not trying to use that. I'm just changing the element of the arrow.
Changing the element is normally an action, but you've also had some dead actions while kind of approaching this thing.
Uh-huh.
So if you want to have it set to something, go for it.
Yeah. If I'm allowed, then I would have it set to acid, and I'd be knocking an acid arrow.
Alright.
As I am preparing to attack, is what I'm doing. Mine is prepare action.
Yep.
And if the Behir appears, I'm going to shoot at it.
Okay.
That's me.
Melsari.
I am gonna move away from this group. There we go. So I'm not grouped up with them. I'm going to... Hang on. And Compar said it was coming from roughly this direction.
It was coming from, like, roughly, like, that general area.
Okay, I'm going to, I guess, step back this a ways. I want to be not in the group, and I want to be not between the dragon and, or at least not directly between the dragon and where the Behir seems to be coming from. And I will also ready an action.
Okay.
I guess to magic missile at level 1 when it comes into range. Or appears in range, I suppose, is the way to put that.
Alrighty. It's in the dragon's turn. It's going to move 5.
And I believe we are coming up on our 3-hour mark.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 60.
Oh, we should probably... God damn it. I was telling myself earlier that if we ever got into combat, we should get combat music. I guess we haven't seen the monster.
I think I tried to say we should probably find more...
Yeah, I think you might have.
Ominous.
I do like that the Tailspire puts battle in front of all of the music that is kind of like battle-like, so it just groups them all together.
Yeah, at least in front of most of it. There is some that can fit for battle that's not tagged with it, but those are also a bit more multi-purpose. That'll do. Let me know if I need to hurry up.
It's good for me.
Oh, no.
Alrighty.
Oh no.
Although, as I said, we are coming up on a 3-hour mark.
We are.
I don't.
But that's the way it'll be set for when we come in next time, which will be just as well, because guess whose music doesn't update during this whole weirdness?
He'll actually have lowered himself a bit.
I am going to laugh so hard if this thing, like, pops out and does lightning and still manages to hit both me and Mel.
It probably will. I am, now that the dragon is moving that way, kind of wishing I had moved more in its general direction. But, oh well.
Let me check us.
Although I was reminded that when creatures do attacks that originate at them and can hit multiple targets out in front of them, any targets behind other targets receive cover from targets in front of them.
Yep, That is the inherent disadvantage of a line-based attack.
Yeah.
I did not realize that.
Or brass dragons.
Do they do? Is it a line or is it a?
Brass dragons do a line fire.
Yep.
Gold dragons do cone fire.
So, well, I don't actually need it to go down.
The only two dragons that share an element on the same side. And that's because they decided not to give any metallic dragons poison. But acid is totally fine.
So, it actually needs to move one more space. It has the move to do so. So we'll come over here and it's going to shoot down just a stream of fire. And that's going to reveal the Bahir's position.
Wait, so it can be invisible?
No, it was stealth, but now it's
Oh,
screaming on fire.
I see.
It kind of gave itself away with that. It's not typically it's not like a rule I enforce on players, but for...
Besides, I only said I was pretty sure they can't become invisible.
Yeah, I know. But Melisari trusted you.
I trust me.
That's why Melisari trusted you. You seemed confident.
I am confident. I'm still pretty sure
Alright,
they can't
so
be
now
invisible.
I can add it to the initiative.
I love that I can see the initiative and hear the battle music. Oh wait, I can't do either of those things.
Sorry.
Although, how does cover work with saving throws?
It only applies to dexterity saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
A lot of line-based attacks are dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Fireballs, lightning bolts.
Yeah, I was curious about lightning bolt because that was one of the things I thought about taking earlier on.
Yeah. They would get advantage on it, basically, because they had somebody in front of them.
Well, they'd get a +2 to it.
It's +2.
Yep, the cover applies the same way
Weird.
as giving the... half cover is +2, 3/4 is +5. Full cover means it can't actually reach them.
Yeah. It's just interesting to me that it applies to a saving throw the same way it applies to AC.
Well, it makes no mention of it applying in any different fashion. Like, it doesn't mention advantage or anything like that, so I have to assume that it's just applying a plus. I think it does. I don't remember if it does say if it applies a plus or not, but that is what I have to go with. Alright. And so now it is the end of the dragon's turn. And so it's going to take a legend. And so here, I should clarify, it's going to take a legendary action.
Boss monster, boss monster, boss monster.
20, 25, 13,
Terrifying.
35. This should be, where's Roland? Yeah, you've got line of sight if you want to take your shot.
Cool. I'm glad you're telling me that because I can't even see what token you're using.
Awesome.
Uh,
We're going to call it definitely at the end of this round then, just
Yeah.
technical difficulties if it wasn't for time.
Alright, so, luckily, I rolled amazing. And it is a actions bow, which I'm super awesome with. A 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Sweet. Now, this should just change the damage. It's still normal damage. No, it does something extra. Hold on. Where is it?
It can do either, actually.
Right, here, free action. On a hit, you may deal an additional 1d6 damage of the element, or you may treat the attack as +1 magic in which all of the damage dealt by the attack is of the element being infused. +1 magic. 22 to hit. Whatever. Whatever's. Sure. We'll just make it.
Oh, lost the board again.
Oh. 1d8 plus 1d6, actually. Gonna have better average damage, so... Yeah, cool. Excellent. That's going to be 8 plus. Oh, fancy. So that is going to be 8 points of non-magical piercing damage and 1 point of acid damage.
All right. One
Is it
second.
also in my line of sight? Looks like its butt is. Or like,
Well, its head would be faced that direction. It's just hard to maneuver the token that specifically. You'll check your range.
I mean, it's 120 feet, but I will look.
Mine's
Alright.
150, 600.
Yeah.
It was within 150, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, by a lot.
Otherwise, I would be at disadvantage.
It's about
Sorry.
60 feet from me.
All right. I thought your range was around 60. That's why I asked.
For magic missile, it's 120.
All
Everything
right.
else is pretty much.
Then you may blast it.
Hell yeah! Yeah,
And
blast.
so you said it was 8 piercing or 6?
It was
What was
8 piercing and 1 acid. And the
Okay.
piercing, as far as I know, is non-magical.
That is correct. It resists the piercing, but not the acid.
Good to know. So now, on future turns, I will just choose to make it a magic attack. That does all acid damage instead of the extra 1d6.
Okay, this is taking 13 force damage.
All right. It is not resistant to the force damage, or immune, or vulnerable, or anything. It just takes the damage. 13, you said?
13.
All right, making sure.
Alright, I'm gonna make a note that I have fired one... that I have fired 1 arrow using acid.
All right.
We hadn't determined yet how exactly the limitation of this would be. It's best to just keep
I thought
the
I
note.
had sent it over to you. This must have been in one of my more realistic dreams. I have a system for it, actually.
Okay, cool.
System.
Did you
believe
go
it
with number of
was-
uses?
It was a number of uses, and it's a number of uses that grows with the number of gems slotted in the thing in total. I
Okay.
believe I had made the formula like 6 plus 2 per gem.
Okay, and I have 3 gems, so I technically have 12 shots
Yeah, 12 shots per element.
per element.
So
But, like, if
it's-
I use all 12 of one, then I have fewer of the others.
Well,
Because it's gonna break the gem, right?
no, I don't currently have anything in place for like breaking the gem. That's just its number of uses per like day.
Oh, per day. Okay.
This one's going to take some testing, so its uses may shrink over time, but
Sure.
we're going to go with this for now.
Okay. Do they regenerate at a die roll per day, or do they regenerate all at once?
I think I'm going to go with each element gets back half per day,
Okay.
so that you can let one
Good token.
thing recharge while you use a different one.
Gotcha. That seems reasonable to me. We'll see how it works out.
Yep. One thing I will note is that we, well, no. I'm still deciding if it's just infusing arrows you already have, or if it's actually producing arrows with this or not. But
Keeping the ammunition limitation seems reasonable to me. Say I have 30 arrows or 60 arrows or something, and just whenever we get to where I can get more, I'll have to remember to do that.
sure.
I don't
So
have a
it's just
problem
gonna
with
be
tracking ammunition.
okay. It'll just be like okay. So yeah, it still requires ammunition, but it'll hold a larger than amount than a normal quiver, I guess.
Okay.
Which I'll That way they can all be in the same quiver and I can like shift them over between fights or something.
Yeah, let me just see. The quiver item doesn't have a capacity.
The default quiver is meant to hold 20 arrows.
Yeah. But I mean, like, this doesn't have a spot for me to say how many are in it.
No, I'll have to update its description after this.
So, how many do I have right now if I fired one? Do I have
If you've
59,
further
39.
you can as many arrows as you have on your sheet, if any.
I have 20 arrows on my sheet currently.
Alright. If you want to have purchased some, you can buy up to 60 at the regular price. Have bought those like at the war camp.
I we'd asked about buying things. I hadn't bought anything, so I've got 19 left. That's fine. I have other ways of attacking.
Okay.
I have 19, and I'll worry about it later. Oh, by map.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to call this pretty quick here.
Yeah. How many people are left in the round?
Aurelion and the Behir.
Great.
There we go. Still never here on my map, but alright. Sorry for all the holdups.
Did you see I sent in the
Yeah.
Discord? Okay.
Did you see how I responded?
I did not.
Aha.
And so it ends its movement there from the listener action. Aurelion, your turn.
Alright, can I see it?
Yes. Everyone can see it, and even if you can't see it, you are at least aware of its location.
Right, he's looking at my screen, so I can't see it, so he couldn't see it. So just tell me...
Can you see bubbles as I put them up?
Yeah, put a bubble where it is, please.
This is the entirety of its...
Of the
well,
Behir.
yeah, it's a little off-center, so let's go with that. Yeah, wherever it intersects with the ground there, that's the base of its token.
Okay.
Hold on just a second, I'm refreshing. This is
I recommend
quite lagged
going
again.
up inside.
Yeah.
Why is this a 30-second ad?
And I'm gonna say in character, I recommend moving toward the side of it.
This right?
I think that might technically be in part of its space.
What about over there?
That is the back right corner. Well,
Right.
back
Wait,
left
is it
corner
a
of its
square?
space.
Is it a square that I can occupy?
No, that's part of its space.
How about here?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, you were in the corner of its square.
All right. I think he's
It's
got
a
that in 40. Let me
3x3 creature.
Yeah, let me just double check. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, fuck you. 5, 30. Yeah, that's only like 30 out of his 40 movement. Alright, are you back, Aurelion? Almost?
Yep.
Okay, so I moved you. You were next to me over here, where my little highlighter guy is. I had you move through the trees to over here in this little grouping of trees, so that like you're directly next to it to attack. It's the big bubble, and but you're not forming a line with any of us.
And it's yeah, you're at the northwestern like corner of the creature, basically.
I'm super excited because it's just gonna blast me and the dog.
I mean, depending on how wide it is, it could also get Al and me.
They're usually 5 feet wide. Well, it might be 10 feet wide.
Lightning bolt is 5.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed.
Yeah. Well, the
So is it there?
it is the big circle you see on the screen right in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's no actual.
There's a token, but I can't see it. We're having a problem with Tailspire today.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang it, lost my bubble.
I did send
it that-
a picture in the
That horrible centipede thing.
Yes.
Yeah, the thing that Riken went and demolished. Yeah, that.
That gross. Ugh.
I mean, this one looks more
okay.
like a snake with 6 legs, but yeah.
Let me see if I can get.
Centipede was the
image.
closest token I had.
It's a
to
good
this
token.
thing.
Derek, can you drop the bubble so I can see if I can get a picture that'll
Sure.
give positioning? Alright.
If you need better camera angles, press F6, and there's more camera options in there.
I think this does well enough.
It's right in front of you, you're adjacent to it, you have 10 more feet of movement.
Like, I don't need to move closer to it to hit it?
You don't.
Not anymore, no. He has moved you
Okay.
adjacent to it.
Bonus action. Aurelion kind of like hops on the spot a little bit, pumps himself up and goes into a rage. So that is an action. I'm in a rage.
Calm little Aurelian
Yeah.
just suddenly goes, "Motherfucker!"
And I am going to attack. This my rapier. I get a +9 because... No, that's not what I wanted. Plus... is 4. Okay, so the first one is 14.
14 to hit.
Yeah.
That will miss.
Second attack is worse, so that's 2 misses.
Poop. He didn't reckless attack.
Oh, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want, count those first 2 as your first strike, we can call it reckless.
So basically you will have only swung once with advantage, but still missed.
Yeah, I just want to just double check reckless attack because I can't remember.
Reckless attack counts for every attack made this round. You can activate it at any time during your turn, and it makes it so that you have advantage to attack, but anything that attacks you has advantage to hit you too.
Okay.
I think you're technically supposed to activate at the first attack, but that's more just for your benefit than a hard rule.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed. I don't think you're required to activate it the first time, but why wouldn't you?
Question. Does Spectral Weapon follow any rules of
Base occupying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it counts as an occupied square wherever it is.
I'm meaning more in for purposes of protected squares in terms of does it get opportunity attacks?
Oh
No, it doesn't have a reaction.
At this point.
No.
Okay.
I can use it as a bonus action to attack each round, or I can use my bonus action to move it each round, but that's it. Otherwise, it's just occupying a square.
That one was a 27.
Ooh.
That'll hit.
That was not a crit, that was a 19.
It was an 18.
Oh, wow.
11. Magical piercing.
Alright, it takes 11 magical piercing damage as you manage to get through its non-magical resistance.
27 would have been a crit for me. Actually, I can't even do a 27. 26 would be a crit for me.
Let's say that was movement, bonus, and regular actions, so unless there's something I'm not thinking about, I believe that's your turn.
My super mega action where I kick it into the sun.
Sadly, nothing.
Alright, thanks, Chie.
Alright, so at the end of your turn, it's going to take a legendary action.
Uh-oh.
It's going to dart. 5, 10, 15. You may take an attack of opportunity, Aurelion, with advantage due to reckless attack.
Hey, it's moving away from you.
Oh gosh.
Advantage, advantage, advantage.
Oh gosh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I really don't like this.
I love the drama of having no clue what's
26.
happening.
Right. It moved around the tree and next to. Oh, sorry. Because that one hurt. You got a magic missile. That hurt.
That was a 26
That'll hit.
and another 11.
Alright, you wouldn't happen to have Sentinel, would you, by the
I was
way?
just about to ask the same question.
What's Sentinel?
What?
Sentinel's a
feat.
feat that makes it so if you hit with an opportunity attack, they lose their movement.
No.
Disappointing.
Oh, good.
It tries to get there, but doesn't.
Well, actually, it would have stopped here. That's more beneficial.
Trying to remember
So,
if I still have my
now on its
I don't know
turn...
if this will help Tristan, but
Oh yeah, that's a good thought.
Yeah, I guess you could stream the Discord stream to get actual updates of the board.
I really didn't think it would be necessary, just because, like, I thought we were ending, like,
Yeah, well-
21 minutes ago.
Well, sorry. This is the last turn, last action.
the last 2 turns, or the last 2
It is going to make a bite against Roland, because it has reach.
I still don't have a D on the end of my name.
Roland, sorry. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, wait, no, you have adamantine armor.
Yeah, why did it crit?
Yes, it crits.
Okay, I laugh at it. Not my character, but me.
oh, this is awful. I don't like this. I really don't like this.
Please take 15 points of piercing damage and 2 points of lightning damage.
Check my stuff. Great. Oh, good. I have heavy armor master, so I only take 12 points. And I'm not weak to
Oh, shit.
lightning.
Who has the armor at this point? Aurelian, right?
Aurelian.
Yep.
Yeah.
We probably would have set it so the damage is going to you. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Just because I have a feeling I might also be getting hit this turn?
Yep.
Yeah. Did it pass close enough to Al for an opportunity attack? Or
It did not.
okay.
Oh, that's
Oh, right.
extremely
I have
unfortunate.
to make a concentration check for my Shield of Faith. Against 12 points, which would still be DC 10.
It would be, well, it's 12 and 2, because it was 12 piercing, 2 lightning.
Yeah. But that's still just a DC 10.
True, true.
And
Oh,
I
wait.
got I got a 10. Wait, no, con saving throw. Yes, I got a 10, so I'm good.
I forgot my rage damage.
Okay,
That's
what's your rage damage?
An extra
It's
4
plus
points.
2, so an extra 4.
Okay. March that down. Alright, and
I'm
now...
really glad I took Warcaster, because I would have failed that con check otherwise.
Melisari. Does a 20 hit you?
Yeah.
Even with, if you wanted to shield or something? Let me back up. Would you like to would you have wanted to use a portent feature? Had I asked before attacking?
Yeah, probably.
Then
Yeah.
please use one, because
Yeah,
that's
that's a 6.
fair.
That's
A 6.
that's
Okay.
That'd be a 6.
So it's a 6 on die. So does a 14 hit you?
No.
Okay.
Wait, hang
So
on. Let me make sure of that. Hang on. Sorry. No, it doesn't.
it attempts to wrap around and constrict you.
And that's the thing it needs to do in order to eat me, right?
Yep. And is unable to, like, as it goes to, like, finally finish the, like, coil, you manage to, like, slip out and duck under it, as you know what's coming.
Yay.
And that is where we will end the session.
Yay.
It's a good thing we pushed the other one
And I'll
back
say this.
tonight.
For your guys' smart decisions and not wanting to fight it unless you have to, you have managed to not only get a friend that can possibly help through some good use of spells, but you're also not fighting it in its lair, which would have been fun for me.
We don't get to
Yay.
see the drippy map? Oh well.
You might get to. We'll see.
Over here. Alright. I will call the stream there. Bye, stream!
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.